Hello Libra, thank you very much for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Valima Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the support of Oracle cards, the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I already shuffled, relationship first, single second, and Oracle cards come out where needed. Libra. Not that I can sing, but for some reason I'm having that methodical feel. Are things harmonious with y'all? Are they? Like, are they? Question mark? Are they? Your partner, I'm already going to where this is heading for some reason, or what makes it better. I feel like they're looking at other possibilities. Your partner's already looking at other possibilities, and they're trusting that's the right thing to do. Whatever the question is, whether it's like where to live, purchasing something of significant value, life choices going forward, whatever it is that they're working with you on, they're right, I feel like right from the get-go, they're looking at different possibilities, and they're trusting that this is a good idea for them to look at other possibilities might be the key for you. Because I feel like what the original plan was, whatever it is, like I feel like even where you are now will probably be abandoned and a new direction will be garnered, or a new direction will be had. I don't know. I feel like where you're going is a new direction. Like you had other plans, but your partner seems to be pulling you in a different direction. I feel like you're not really sure where that's going, but you're trying to be optimistic. You're a little nervous about it at the same time. This seems to be where it's ultimately heading, and I feel like they're trying to color the whole situation that way, just so you can get a better idea about what you're dealing with. You got the Ace of Pentacles here. You're looking to lock something in. It feels like a pretty significant decision moving forward. I also see your partner trying to be giving to you, trying to work with you, but also demanding that you work with them a bit. I feel like there's some demand here, which Libras are usually quite negotiable. They'll negotiate things out from what I know. So it's not that you're not willing to, but it might be the things they want you to give in on that might be a little bit more strenuous than normal. Because typically, there's certain things we're all willing to like give in a little bit about. But these might be some things that you really don't want to give into that your partner's kind of demanding you do. That might be a little bit stressful. And I'm also seeing like the plans you have going forward, you're really going to have to think about this because what your partner wants you to give in on, it's significant. It is significant. So I feel like you're just kind of, all right, I feel like your first step, and what I feel you're probably going to do, or if you're not considering this, you may want to consider this, just pushing it back and saying, let me have some time to think about it. Let me just mull over some things. You need a time to step back and breathe and decide what really, if you give in on certain things that you don't want to, what happens? What else are you giving up in conjunction with that? Your partner, though, I feel like where they're standing, the Four of Cups with the organization, they really seem to be pressing you to give up some things. They want you to change some direction on things that you don't want to, and they know you don't. But I'm getting that Four of Cups with organization. They're not feeling the situation will really work out if you don't. It's like you have that last cup that they want. In the Four of Cups, and I read this card based on what's coming through in a reading, I just don't go with the general meaning for it. It's kind of like you have that fourth cup. They want that fourth cup. They feel like the situation itself will not work out without that fourth cup that you have. They want you to give it to them. So where they're standing currently is they're wanting that last cup. The question on their mind is, will you give it to me? I do feel like ultimately you will. I mean, we started at the end for whatever reason. But you have to take some time to think it over. And that's really important. You do. I'm not negating that at all. Connecting to Libra energy, you want to be conducive with the situation. You do. But it's kind of like, oh my God, you're asking me to give up something I really don't want to. And I feel like that's the energy you have. And I do see like your challenge card is to give that up, to give up that fourth cup. The Six of Swords with the wisdom here is to have that insight to see where this could possibly still go a good direction for you, just not the direction you originally planned. I don't feel like that's an easy thing to ask of you. You're really going to have to soak it in and think about it, is what I'm getting. I do feel like you give in. I really do. I feel like that's where this is ultimately going, but I feel like what you're saying or what you're feeling is like, you know what? Either I give in and I end up in this moment where I don't really want where it's going, or I don't give in and my partner's displeased with me and then I have to deal with that for who knows how long, and that's still, no matter what direction I choose, I'm still going to end up unhappy. It's either my partner's unhappy with me or the direction we end up going I'm really not happy with. So I feel like you got the authenticity with the mermaid magic seduction. Like you're trying to negotiate with them at first, saying that you really don't want this. That you really don't. I feel like you're trying to do your best to push that forward, to try to see if they can find a different angle or something else you can do instead. Because I feel authenticity coming forward from you. You're really trying to get them to change their mind. Ultimately, though, the mermaid magic seduction is saying the lesser of the two evils is for them to not be angry with you, to you to end up with an outcome that you really don't want. I feel like that's what you're going to choose. It's a fruitless win. You're still not really over the moon about, but you're like, you know what? If I'm going to lose out either way, might as well have a happy partner. At least that can go my direction. I'm going to be unhappy either way, but, you know, at least the relationship on my partner's side will be a lot smoother. It's not easy. I don't feel it's easy at all to do that. You do commit to that, though. You're not playing, like you say. When you say, I'm all right, I'll do it, you mean it. You do mean it. Queen of Pentacles is coming out on your side. I feel like the way you're going at this is like you're agreeing to give that fourth cup up. You're like, here, just take it. I feel like it's just that kind of energy. Just, here, just take it. Just do what you got to do. And I feel like what you're trying to do is you're trying to like lock yourself down and get ready for the long haul. You're just like, I'll just get used to it. I'll be fine. Almost like you're going to move somewhere that you really don't want to move. And you're giving into it, and you're just like, I'll find a way to make it work. I'm just going to find a way to make it work, and that's just what I'm going to do. Your partner, as soon as you give that fourth cup up, it's almost like it's on. This is a lot of times, I feel autopilot with this card a lot. As soon as you give up that fourth cup, they're going. It's there we go. Here we go. Got my green light. Here we go. They already know what they want to do. They already have the plan in their head. When you give that fourth cup, it's like the green light, and they just do what they plan to do anyway. Now that they have your approval, it's all lights are go, and there they go. It's just gonna go on. It's just gonna go forward. It's just gonna go right forward. There's gonna be no hitches because you're not gonna stop them. You're just like, yeah, I said yes, and you're going right along with it. Trusting that this is gonna serve you at some point down the line is a lot to ask, but that's what I feel is gonna happen here. I do feel you finally giving in. I feel you trying your best to try to find another way to do this. But ultimately you're just like, you know what? It's either unhappy partner or unhappy life. Or no, unhappy partner or unhappy situation. So if I go to this situation and I'm unhappy with it, I can control how I feel. If I don't go this way and I do get into a better situation and I have an unhappy partner, then what do I do? How am I going to handle that? How long is that going to last for? Is that going to cause a hit to this relationship that I'm going to have to constantly deal with? I feel like you're finally just giving in. I really do. Not without trying your dangdest to get around it. Really, really trying, but this is how I see it working out. And I do feel down the line at some point the balance should come back over to you. It just might be like a delayed payback. A very delayed payback at that. I think we're good. All right, let's do Libra singles. See, single Libras. Let's do single Libras. Let's see what we got for y'all. What do we got for single Libras? Why am I doing the... I don't even sing. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm doing the single Libras. Like, it's not at all like single whatever that Beyonce song is. Doesn't sound anything like it. Nothing. What do we got for single Libras? You want to be in harmony? Is that the Libra energy at the moment? Wanting to be in harmony? That could very well be. Could very well be wanting to be in harmony. Alright, Celtic Cross. What do we have for the single Libras? Ooh, well, let's not jump to conclusions. Oh, I think we're good. We'll see where this is going. It's got a really good high point, but I want to know if it's going to stay. You know, sometimes you hit those really good moments and they're just a moment and they move on. Other times you get those moments and it's good times. Alright, single Libras. Oh, we're heading towards something. I see we're heading towards... Alright, so... I feel you aware of somebody around you. Aware of them in the sense of like... You've been keeping your eye out. You've been keeping your ear open. The Page of Swords is telling me you've kind of been keeping your eye on things. When it comes to this person, might be a smidgen of spying. Just a smidgen. Maybe a little Facebook stalking. Maybe, nobody's getting hurt. They put that information out there anyway. Maybe you're a friend of theirs on Facebook. You're reading a bit. You're looking a bit. You're researching a bit. But I don't think that's harmful. But you're keeping your eye on things. I see you with the Seven of Wands, kind of like you're holding the line. I don't feel you advancing towards this person kind of because you're like, I don't know if this is a good idea. This person, I feel like you like them, but I feel like part of you is worried that like they charge forward too quickly. They may be a little bit too ambitious. It's almost like, hi, how you doing? Let's get married. And you're like, we just met. And they're like, I know. But I know. It's kind of like you're like, maybe this goes forward so fast that it's reckless. I just feel like you're watching this person. There's something, and I feel like they move too quick. And I feel like it makes you nervous. So you're seeing evidence around them of this. I just feel like you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to really step across this line. I don't know if I really want to do that. And the Six of Swords is at the bottom. You're thinking, maybe I'll just let this boat pass me by. Maybe I'll just let it quietly sail by and just, sit over here and just be quiet and let it pass and just let it be what it is. Looks like a good enough ship, but it might be a little bit too reckless for me. The thing is, somebody, and I feel like it's the other person, they know you like them. They seem to figure it out. The Knight of Cups hits into the Lovers here. They move fast. This person moves really fast. There's a offer of love, and then there's the Lover's card kicks in quick. And it's not that you're not feeling it, because it is the Lover's card. It's usually a mutual feeling. It comes in quick and intense. But it's too fast. I feel like this is too fast. Now, I feel like the next thing that comes from this, because they seem to come towards you, things seems to go very fast, right off the bat, really fast. It goes really fast. When I'm seeing this happen, I see the Strength card on your side. It's actually over the whole situation, but what I'm getting is you're trying to slow this person down. You're trying to talk them through it. You're trying to give them reasons. They seem to be agreeable, but their natural energy, it's kind of like if this was the middle ground of like how normally things go for you, they're up here. And you're kind of like, you're edging them down a little bit, and then whoop, they go way up there again. And then you're edging them down, whoop, they just keep, whoop, they keep going up. They're intense. I feel it's intense. It's stressful. To the point where you got the Ten of Swords here. In your thoughts, though, you're looking at this like, you know what, this is just a train wreck waiting to happen. It's too intense. It's too much. I feel like even though the passion is there, the connection is there, the intensity is ruining it. It's like that wedding cake that looks perfect and then it falls. Like just a loud sound happens and it falls. You're heading for this moment of the Five of Wands and the Grace. I feel like this person is going forward so fast that it feels like to me that they're kind of demanding. You're backed into a corner. I think you're literally backed into a corner is how I feel. And you're trying your best to be graceful. It's hard. It's to the point where even you can't avoid an argument. Because I feel like this is just asking too much. I feel like there's a lot of nerves going off here, and I feel like you finally just have to back them off. You have to back them off. I'm getting, this seems to, like, I need a break type feel. I need 2 weeks. I can't talk to you for 2 weeks. I feel like that's what this is ending up. Like, I just need a 2-week break from you. I can't deal with this. You're too much. And you're trying to be as graceful as possible, but this person has the 8 of Wands. It's too much. It's too fast. It's too much. It's freaking you out. I feel like it's freaking you out. To the fact that you don't like to argue, but like, it just happens because you're so freaked out. Too much, too fast. No. The thing is, I don't feel like it has to go this way if this person just slows down, but I feel like that's asking a lot. It's almost like they're constantly doped up on speed and they just can't stop themselves. Or like they have an IV of coffee just constantly going in them and they're like, ah! And you're like, you need to chill. I can't! Like, it's that bad. They're that bad. You're trying your best to keep it together and be cordial about it, but I feel you just getting freaked out. And I'm getting like you're putting it into a timeout. Like, we just need to call this off for now. I need time away from you. This is too intense. The last cards, the World, with fertility and let go. This is not going to be a cut and dry ending. It's a general read. It's going to depend on you. If it goes forward, you're just going to have to let go and ride it out. Just ride that wave. If you can't ride that wave, let go and find something else is what they're saying. Either let go and flow with it or let go of the situation and tell them no thank you. They can't go slow. The World is saying what's coming next is either they're in your life or they're out. They're either in or out. When it comes to this person, they're either in or out, and that's the World card. There's no halfway. There's no negotiating. There's no mediator, whatever. There's no compromise. Nope, not going to happen. Either let go and enjoy your life, or let go of the worry and ride that wave and let go and just see where it goes. That's what those two, fertility and the let go is extremely strong. But the fertility is saying, whether they're in your life or out, just enjoy it for what it is. Either you're going to enjoy that they're gone and you're just like, I can breathe again, or you're just going to have to like have faith that it's going to work out and just ride that wave and then see where it goes. Which feels a little reckless, but you can do it if you want. It's left or right. There's no middle ground. I've said it like 5 times, I think. So I guess I'll leave it be. All right. That's what we got for single Libra. Okay. So I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.